Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to my channel, and it's time to do PSVR the wrap-up. A weekly show in which I gather all the biggest PlayStation VR news stories and put them together in a one nice neat video, so let's do it. We're gonna start as always from new game announcements. First one is SACRALITH, the Archer's Tale. The meaning and the message of this game: you're going to fight some powerful dude who wants to take over the world and be the most powerful badass ever. So you and your buddies going to kill him. Now you are the archer while your buddies are like coming from Assassin's Creed games. They look like assassins, they carrying the swords and they like slashing everyone while you shooting everyone, well, blasting them with arrows. This game supports teleportation but also got some on-rails option. I don't know how much it's changed since the PC version. I'm hearing it's about 2 hours long and apparently it's a bit of fun, just on a shorter side, but might be good if you like your bow and arrow games. Next new game announcement was Distortion VR. Now not much is known about this game. The dude who's making it just basically said, I'm making this is cyberpunk adventure games, first person shooter, it's gonna support aim controller, and yes, it's coming to PlayStation VR in 2020. I think it's coming to PC headsets as well, and that's all what he told us so far. But if you like your shooters and if you like to use your aim controller, which I still think it's not utilized enough on PlayStation VR, then this might be a game you want to keep an eye on. Just keep in mind it's very early in development, we don't know much yet, but I'm sure as the time progresses we will find out more. Okay, and another game announcement, and this gone down by the storm and some people properly lost their shit, is Twin Peaks VR. Now I don't know much about the show because I never watched it. By judging by my comment section, I really must watch it and you really hyped me for it, so I think I'm gonna get myself some box sets and start watching Twin Peaks because apparently it's amazing and the game might be good as well because you're gonna experience all the Twin Peaks mysteries and shit in virtual reality, which cannot be bad. So this should be coming soon to PC VR headsets like this month, but also the developers announced and said, listen PSVR owners, don't worry because this will be coming to PlayStation VR as well, and also while they've been at it, they said it will be coming to Oculus Quest as well. So Twin Peaks, are you a fan? Let me know in comment section. From what I read last time about this game, people loving the idea, so glad to see that there is a game that many people got hyped for. Okay, and another new game announcement was GASP VR. Now, judging by the website, the game might not even be coming, I don't know, it's one of them small studios and they said it's coming to PC, PSVR, they want to release this game on Xbox, but PS4 don't even have release date yet. But anyway, in this game you like trapped somewhere, it's like a horror game with some puzzle elements, it's like a little maze, like a ancient maze, and you need to escape it by solving the puzzles, but while you're doing that, there's something chasing you all the time, so you cannot be too slow because otherwise you're gonna get killed and you'll be dead, and nobody wants that to happen because then you won't finish this game. Let's hope they're gonna manage to finish it for PlayStation VR version as well and it's not another game that never gonna happen. Okay, now next story is some release dates, and the big one is the Shadow Legend. So this will be coming next January and this game is awesome. The developers like messaged me and said, hey, can you just help us share the info, this game, it's coming, just tell people. So I did. They sent me PC version to piece about and play with. They said stick to the first area because most of the game is changed now. PSVR version will be bigger, there will be more story to it, bigger levels, new enemies and stuff, so they change a lot. So they said just show people first area because rest might be not representative because, like I said, PSVR will be better, which is actually nice to see that the developers take into account the PSVR owners and that fact that PSVR is the biggest and best-selling headset, so they cater in nicely to us. But I must say, I played PC version, and even though they said it's a smaller version, I've had tons and tons of fun. This is one of them games what we just want to mess around all the time and do stupid shit, and it just works nicely. So I'm super happy that Shadow Legend is just around the corner because I'm sure many people will enjoy it, and nice to see how far this studio progressed because in past they released Merville's, a game that I love, but a game that it's got those mobile style kind of graphics, even though for PSVR standards it's on a longer side when it comes to amount of gameplay you get. Graphically it wasn't impressive, gameplay wise it was super fun, but this is so much better, they really done great. And another story I want to talk about is Crisis Brigade 2 first gameplay trailer, which plays to you in the background. Crisis Brigade is super fun game. For many it's this time crisis game what people always want. We always say Time Crisis should come to VR, and Crisis Brigade takes very close to it, but it's got this cartoonish graphics, it uses the same asset style what many games using lately, you know, this low poly, non-textured graphics. But looking at Crisis Brigade 2 gameplay, this one looks so much bigger and so much better. So if you are a Time Crisis fan, but also Crisis Brigade fan, then you've got a lot to look forward to, because I'm sure when this game releases next year, it's gonna be tons of fun and I'm already hyped for it. Okay, next story is the fact that it's a sad story and many people got pissed off about it, but also sad. The GORN developers said, listen people, we struggling with the port a bit, we want this GORN game to be as best as possible, therefore it will be delayed. And some people saying like, yeah, good, yeah, because we don't want shit game, we want good port. We don't want same situation as happened with Aspire, even though that one was delayed 10 million times. But anyway, the GORN developers promised us that when this game releases, it's gonna be as good as PSVR version, so we have to believe them. So if that's the cause for delay, basically polishing the game, making it better and making sure it's super awesome when it releases, then I'm all for it. Let's hope this game will deliver, because the hype for GORN is kind of unreal. This game is good, it's not a bad game, it's super fun game, but the way people are hyped for it, I say maybe be hyped a bit less. You're gonna get good polished experience, but it's not gonna be this 10 out of 10 game. But anyway, it's good, it's fun, so if you want it, it's coming early next year. Okay, and another story is Dreams. I spoke about this game few times in my last week news videos. What's happening with Dreams? They end in early access, it's ended now, so if you want to buy early access version, no way, you cannot get it. If you already own it, then you still can play it and create your games and shit, but also they said soon the game will be having full release. But regarding the VR version, they said there won't be no VR at launch. So, as this is PSVR channel, I know many people want this VR to be at launch, but this is not gonna be happening. But also in live streams, they said VR will be coming this gen, so I think we just gonna have to wait a bit longer, and I cannot wait until people gonna start making shit in Dreams in virtual reality, because from what people made already, they making so much beautiful, amazing stuff, so many talented people playing this game, that I cannot wait to see what those people gonna do with virtual reality. So let's hope it's gonna come as soon as possible, because this is gonna be one of the biggest PSVR releases, not even probably biggest, because unlimited amount of games for everyone. Plus you can make your own, because Dreams, it's, you know, it's complicated, but it's kind of intuitive as well. Okay, anyway, next story. Let's come back a bit to Summer FUNLAND. The developers announced that there will be a present for everyone for Christmas, which I'm assuming it looks, they showed screenshot and it looks like it's the new area for the game. So I played Summer FUNLAND, I reviewed it. For me there wasn't enough like stuff to do in this game, but also roller coaster that was a bit slow, so maybe they're gonna speed that one up a bit. But they promised that there will be updates for the game for free, so they announced now around the Christmas, if you own the game, go and update it and you should have this free whatever they gonna give us. But it's nice that they stuck to their promise, and it's nice that they gonna deliver on it. Plus free stuff is always making everyone happy, so happy times. Okay, next story is the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. What's happened is the Steam page for this game popped up, and the Steam page listing support for Vive and also Valve Index, as well as Oculus Rift. Now, in past the developers been saying it's only confirmed for Oculus, but as the Steam page showed up, they already got another 2 platforms confirmed, plus they said they will be revealing more platforms as well. So my best guess is only reveal that missing is PlayStation VR, so hopefully they gonna announce something and it will release. We getting 2 Walking Dead games next year, 100% confirmed from Survios, which is Walking Dead Onslaught, which is your Walking Dead but more like arcade version of Walking Dead when you can play co-op and stuff. While Saints and Sinners, it's gonna be more on a adventure stuff, you'll be exploring a lot, there will be proper story mode to it, and it all looks great. So, for Walking Dead fans next year, it looks like it's gonna be good year, especially if you love virtual reality. And speaking about this Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, this gonna lead me to another story, which is State of Play 4, which gonna happen on December 10th, because I wonder if the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners gonna be shown on State of Play. I don't want to spread false rumors and say to you go and watch it because that's what's gonna happen, because it might totally not happen, but I wonder if it's something what they've got planned for, and that's why PSVR wasn't announced yet. That would be nice. But also, speaking of State of Play 4, that's gonna happen, it's happening very soon, and also in State of Play we usually get in some PSVR reveals. Okay, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does help the channel a lot, and if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.